The following is a presentation of PH Athletics. We apologize for the delay, but now we're ready for some Wednesday night soccer in Montvale, and this time it's on the boys' side, a league matchup between the Ramsey Rams and the Pascack Hills Broncos. Kickoff coming up in just one moment here in Montvale. Our second of four games we're bringing you this week. We'll have football on Friday night for you. The Hills football team taking on Teaneck there. And then a Saturday morning volleyball matchup with Hills taking on Saddle River Day. That'll be an 11 a.m. start. I'm Matt Merlino. Thanks for joining me tonight. And let's give you the breakdown. The Rams, after finishing last year for the first time since 2019, not as sectional champions, now come in with a 3-game losing streak, including a very surprising 3-0 loss at home against Mahwah on Monday. Thunderbirds seemingly a very good team this year. Meanwhile, Hills with just one win, and that came on Monday in a league game. It was an overtime winner scored by Colby Feheli Shell, his third goal in 4 games. He also had the tire against Dwight Morrow as we are underway here. That was an overtime winner for Hills to go 1-0 in league play. This is their second game. Ramsey also played Riverdale. That's their only win so far on the season. It was a 1-0 affair. And their other league matchup we told you about, they lost to Mahwah 3-0. Their other 2 games were both losses. They went at Ramapo, who last year were the champions of Bergen County, and lost that one 1-0. And then they had another surprising loss to Tenafly, who last year only made their sectional quarterfinals. They lost to them 1-0. So this team may not be as big of a win as it would have been with some of the older Ramsey teams that had gone to the group championship game, the state championship game, for 3 straight years, 2021 and 2022. They were in the Group 2 final, didn't win it. 2023, they finally got over the hump and got the W. But last year, as we said, didn't even make it past the sectional final. First time since 2019 that they did not win a sectional championship. And that was the first year of head coach Cesar Blacido. He's a Ramsey guy, former player of the Rams, also played at Monmouth University, and so far through his 7-year career now, he's got a 96-17-3 record. Very storied program over in Ramsey, 9 times a sectional champion, plus the COVID regional championship in 2020, and 2-time state champions in 2023 and 2007. And as we mentioned, those 2 group final losses. Cross in the box for Hills. Looks like they'll get a second chance after the corner. That one hit the post. It is still in play and cleared out by Nick Murphy of the Rams. And now sprinting after it is Shell. And we'll have a Ramsey throw now. Hills, we told you the Ramsey breakdown. Now let's give you the Hills breakdown. Started with a 1-1 tie against Dwight Morrow. Nice clearance there for the Broncos, but Ramsey still pressuring. Then had 2 straight losses. One an overtime loss, 4-3 to Pascack Valley as that header goes a bit wide, and we'll get a goal kick here for Vasil Adams. They lost to Valley 4-3 in overtime last week, then went at Fairlawn on Saturday and lost to the Cutters 4-1. And then their only win so far this season coming on Monday. That was a 3-2 overtime win against Riverdale, who last year had a good year in the league, finished 4th. They were 3-6-1 in league play, but this year have started their league season. The Hawks 0-2. They lost to Hills, as we mentioned, and they lost to Ramsey in their 2 league games so far. But right now, those Mahwah Thunderbirds are the team to beat. 3-0 overall, 2-0 in league play. Last year they finished third behind both Ramsey and Indian Hills. The throw will go quite a long way, header over the net. And this will be another Hills goal kick. Some good chances for both squads. About 5 minutes into this one, but nothing to show for it just yet on the scoreboard. And here is the Hills goal kick, which will come into your picture in just a moment. There it is. Alex Friend trying to handle it. Tried to go to Matt Velez, but put too much on it. This will be a Tom Pataras throw, and he goes all the way down to Calderon, Charles Calderon. Another Hills throw, and this one will be taken by Alex Friend, going back to Pataras, and he was unable to keep it in bounds. So a turnover there and a Ramsey throw-in. Now, we mentioned the background for both teams, but let's mention the head-to-head statistics here, and boy, are there a lot to go off of. 26 matchups between these two as Adams makes a nice save. 26 matchups between these two programs since 2010. Ramsey has taken the last 13 in a row. The last Hills win against the Rams in boys soccer was September of 2017. And overall, since 2010, Ramsey has a 21-5 series lead against the Broncos. Pataras works it back. Another Ramsey charge stuffed, but still a big chance for a cross here. Lifted high into the air. Header over towards a sprinting Adams, and he'll make the save off a bounce. Very early, no score just yet. Vasil Adams, the Hills goalie, one of the many seniors on the Bronco roster. He has the punt to about midfield. It is handled by Ramsey's Sebastian Alcama. And Alcama tried to work it up towards the sideline. It went out with no touch, and now a Hills throw-in comes up now. Here is Hills with it on the sideline. Ramsey with the takeaway at midfield. They're going to work it back. Still in the neutral third, though. Pataras with a nice header to stop the long ball. Velez tried to get it back, but it ends up with Boaz Shin. Shin pressured on the nearest touchline. That's Velez now with some nice moves. He gets taken down, but not before the pass to Alex Friend. Now Friend trying the through ball. That's Calderon. He's going to get there, but not before Owen Morris of Ramsey, and he plays it well to end up with a Ram goal kick. So, again, many good chances for both teams. No score just yet, and not even 10 minutes in here. Friend and Hills with a little bit of an advantage. He goes to Calderon, and it is blocked out of bounds by Nick Murphy. Here comes the corner. And this will be Tyler Vandenberg, the junior, leading in assists in the young season so far with 2. Also has a goal. Corner going all the way back, and header is wide of the net. So now we will have a Ramsey goal kick. Sent out by their goalie. That is Luke Featherstone. And the Rams still controlling it. Alex Karunos in the neutral third. Sprinting backwards to make a nice defensive stop. Shoya Minasono for the Broncos, a sophomore, but has gotten significant time as a defenseman, a fullback. This shot going wide, may even be a throw, and it is from the corner. Pataris will need some help in trying to find people to get it to. He got it to Max Klinchik, who went right back to Tom Pataris, and now we're going to have a goal kick. It's actually going to be a Ramsey corner, and it'll be Sebastian Alcamas to take. Header. Oh! It was tipped by Adams, but scored by the Rams. And Ramsey takes a 1-0 lead. And it looks like it came from Owen Morris. His first goal of the season, had 3 last year. And so the captain makes his presence known early, not even 10 minutes into this one. But Morris has goal number 1. So off the corner, 1-0 for Ramsey, looking for just their second win on the season. And the kickoff for Hills will be taken by Jude Thomas. Minasono tries to go all the way up towards Friend. It's over everyone's head. And that one out, and a Ramsey throw to Friend's dismay. They will be backed up on it, however. And they'll go into Owen Morris once again. Had the goal just a few moments ago off the corner. Stancescu for a moment, but now a takeaway for Hills. Vandenberg going towards Calderon. Calderon double covered, and it's taken away by Alcama. And they work it back to Featherstone, who has 19 saves so far, sharing that role with Zach Kahn. They've combined for 36 saves on the season, Kahn and Featherstone. But it's usually Featherstone who starts, and it is the Ramsey goalie starting today, Luke Featherstone. Down goes Velez, and he'll draw the free kick at midfield. And this will be Petru Onhels to take. Onhel prepares. Here comes. From just inside the Ramsey half, it's punched out by Featherstone, and this will be a Hills throw. Looks like Colby Shell will take it. And now we're going to get some changes, I believe. Man was down for an injury for just a moment. Alex Karunos is back up. And we are ready now for this throw from Pascack Hills. And it will be Shells to take. Headed up by Ramsey. Harsh contact, Friend in the box, but lost it for just a moment. Now it's cleared back towards Thomas and Minasono. Elijah Chen in there as well. And kept in by Ramsey. Onhel with the header to get it back towards midfield. Now it's Boaz Shin, and Shin gets it over Thomas's head. It goes through the legs of Minasono. They're going to work it back outside, but Ramsey with a great chance. There's the cross. No one there, and Adams slides to make the save. Hill's working it back. Shot went over the net there. A very long one that had a little too much power. And now we're going to have a Hills goal kick once again. Goal kick gets to about midfield, headed back towards the Hills net by Alkema. On the far side, that's Morris. Kept down by Velez. And Velez with a nice tackle, but it's still with Ramsey. Bringing it down nicely. But a great takeaway. Maynasono there, but passed it a little too far. There's the throw. Turning. Ending up with Klinchik. Man goes down for Ramsey, but it is Hill's ball. That's Velez at midfield. Nearly just a little behind it. Maynasono has it taken away. And now an odd man rush for Ramsey. Cross low. No one for the Rams there just yet. Great movement by Klinchik to get it away. And that is Velez off the pass now. Here is Shell, who leads in goals with 3. Had the winner at Riverdale on Monday. Ramsey pressing again. Cross cleared out by Angel. It is still in play. And sent all the way back into the box. Chen backtracking to try and get to it. And now it'll go out. And it will go for a Ramsey throw. They're going to try and get it into the box here. I believe I saw the 19 of Freddie Ireland. Header. Oh, hit the crossbar and just went over. Goal kick now coming. And it'll be a nice one. Right to midfield. Again, the header contest won by Ramsey. James Cunningham had it. Now it's worked all the way down towards Boaz Shin, but Shin couldn't get there in time. And we have a Hills goal kick after the substitutions, which will take just a moment. Calderon is coming off for Logan Nassau in the only Hills change, and Ramsey has made one as well. That one was kept going by Jude Thomas. It was taken away from Nassau. Now Velez trying to make some moves. Ramsey able to counter it. Vandenberg is in there as well, right at midfield. They work it over to Morris now and back up towards Alkema. And now it's Alex Carunos working it back to Featherstone. And Featherstone clears this one up. Long ball downwards over towards where Thomas is. Cross is saved once again by a diving Vasil Adams. And as we come to the halfway point in this first quarter, only score an early Ramsey goal off of a corner from Owen Morris, his first of this season. And the second goal, Ramsey has scored all season. They had the 1-0 win at Riverdale. Then they were shut out 3 straight times, including 3-0 at Mawa. They are going to get a free kick here as Sebastian Alcama was taken down. And this one has the potential to be dangerous. Here comes the kick. I believe Morris is taking it. Right for goal. Punched out by Adams. Little trouble. Now they're going to reset. Cross back in quickly. It's handled by the Rams. Will they try to get another shot off? They don't have time. It's taken away. Good tackle from Minasono. Tried to work it up for Nassau, but it was taken away from him. And now a Hills throw in to try and calm everything down. But Ramsey will get it back. Cunningham, a long throw there. And Adams is going to come up and just pick it up. That one out. But a Hills throw now. Minasono will take it. That is Klinchik. Shell in there trying to take it back. Velez will get it here off of a nice touch from Vandenberg. But they're going to work it back to Chen at midfield. There's Velez again. That one goes out, and it's going to be a Ram throw once again. Angel, long kick up towards Nassau, but it's headed right back. Velez touches it out towards Chen, but Ramsey gets the takeaway, and they've got a good chance here. It was blocked by Klinchik, and that'll end it for the moment. Ramsey still with it. Shell pressing on the coverage. Up comes Vandenberg to help out as well, but everybody's back waiting on that. Jude Thomas just headed the long ball out. This is Cunningham. And now they work it back to Nick Murphy, and Murphy mishandled it. He was just able to keep it in. Vandenberg, nice challenge. It ended up with Velez. Now they go out to the far side with Shell. Shell goes down to Nassau. Nassau with a nice move. Can he find a pass? Tried to get it towards Friend. It was blocked out, but now we get a Hills corner. Hills corner, under 20 minutes to go. It'll be Vandenberg, and it's low. Out towards Shell. First try blocked, and a handball here. Incidental, but a handball nonetheless, and Ramsey defends the Hills chance well. Rams tried to work it down. Minasono said no. Vandenberg there. Shell skies it. Tries to get right back to it. That's Angel going outside. Still inbounds, and some contact there. It'll be a Ramsey throw. Ramsey still pressing, trying to turn their 1-goal advantage into 2, but now they're going to work it back into the neutral third of the field. Nice block from Velez there. Pressure from Alex Friend. Cross inside, headed back out. That's Thomas making a nice play. Here's Vandenberg trying to go up towards Friend. Good defensive play from Nick Murphy. And this one goes out. It's going to be a Hills throw now. And this is Elijah Chen. But he'll hand it off to Tom Pateris, another senior. And Pateris tried to get it to midfield a couple of headers later. And it will end up over towards Colby Shell. And Owen Morris in there. Excuse me, that's Braden Daly. That was Morris with it just now. And it'll go out. Hills throw on the far side of the field. They go short to Klinchik, then try to go a little longer. Ramsey pressure getting a little bit, and now they're going to have to go back to Jude Thomas. And Thomas goes across the field to Chen. Chen up towards Velez. Here is Alex Friend. Friend, nice touch towards Velez, but a nice challenge there from Sebastian Alcama. Vandenberg got it back out towards Shell. Shell with the long shot, just missed it. Goal kick for Ramsey as we have 16 and a half minutes to go in the first half. Ramsey trying to work it at midfield. That is Shell going back outwards to Vandenberg. Velez will have to work on the defensive end. Tried to take away the pass from Christopher Arian. Ramsey still with it. A low pass, nearly getting through everybody towards Jack Harrington. And this is Arian getting it down towards Harrington. Harrington down in the box, but no foul is called. And Adams makes a nice save, so we stay at 1-0, no penalty, and Vasil Adams here on the punt. And now we have a whistle. Hills will win a free kick at midfield. Too harsh of contact there. It was a nice one, headed out by Ramsey. Velez tried to touch it back in, but now the Rams look to counterattack. James Cunningham with a slide tackle, executed very nicely by Jude Thomas to let everybody get back. And now a Ramsey throw. This one has a good chance. They're going to go outside. Cunningham. Oh, they just missed what would have been a great play, trying to find Jack Harrington just a little too late. We'll get some subs. We will get a goal kick here for Hills. Trying to see who came on for the Broncos. Can't really tell on the far side of the field. That goal kick went a long ways, but it went over Colby Shell and now back into the possession of Ramsey. Here is Arian looking for number 2, but the pass short, cleared out by Maynasono. Alcama with the slide tackle, but Hills ends up with it. Vandenberg has about a 1-on-3. Let's see how he handles it. And he's going to take it a little further outside. He's got Friend right behind him. Vandenberg trying to use some of the fancy stuff. He goes down after some contact, and Ramsey able to get the clearance back to midfield. It's still in play. Max Klinchik with it now. Klinchik will take it back towards Thomas. And that is going to be a nice clearance for Charlie Sin of Ramsey. Good defense from Petru Angel. But we are going to have, I believe, a Ramsey corner here. And it will be James Cunningham. No, it will instead be Sebastian Alkema to take it. 12:30 to go. You're looking at the center of the box. Corner comes in. Header in. Goal number 2 for the Rams tonight. And this one will be goal number 2 for Owen Morris. "28 minutes in. Number 4 has number 2, both on the day and on the season. He had one just about 9 minutes in. Now he's got one 28 minutes in. And we had a little contact. We're going to perhaps get a free kick here. 12 minutes now on this clock. And we're going to re-kick now. "12 minutes remaining. Hills now down 2-0. We're in the first half of this one. Thanks for joining us on PH Athletics. I'm Matt Merlino. Our second of 4 events this week. We had the girls on Monday, girls soccer. They defeated Riverdale. Nice win, 2-0 for the girls. Of course, today we have the boys against Ramsey. Friday night, football's back in town. They're hosting Teaneck. Will be their 7 o'clock start. And then a quick turnaround to Saturday morning, 11 a.m. with some volleyball. They're taking on Saddle River Day. Chen comes up, the challenge on Ramsey's Christopher Arian. Here is Nick Murphy. And that one will be cleared out a little further down the touchline by Petru Angel. Here is a big throw for the Rams. Adrian Stancescu into the box, headed a little further out. And now the officials intervene and give Hills a free kick. It was James Cunningham just now. Ramsey tried to send it in. They'll just let it go. It'll be a Hills goal kick. 8:30 remaining in the first half. A 2-0 Ramsey lead. Their biggest lead of the season so far. Their only win was a 1-0 win. The other 3 games they've played, they've been shut out by Ramapo, Tenafly, and Mawa. Header up, down towards Shell, but now nearly Klinchik on the control for Hills. And here is a throw. Maynesono far sideline near the Hills bench. Ramsey gets control back, cleared back out by Jude Thomas towards midfield. Nassau tries to come back. Now a great chance for Hills. They're going to go outside to Shell. Nassau and company in the middle of the box. Deflected around. Vandenberg can't get there in time. sprinting after it, trying to get there. Leonardo Balboni, the sophomore. And now Balboni had the coverage there on Murphy. He was able to get it down towards Arian. And we have a whistle. And now a Ramsey free kick. It's going to be Sebastian Alcama's. Nice one into the box. Adams tries to come out. Now he'll have to retreat. Man goes down for Ramsey. No whistle. And now they work it up towards Nassau. That was Shell on the far side. And this one goes out, and it'll be a quick Ramsey throw. Sent down towards Harrington. But now Angel will just let this one go for a goal kick for Hills as they make a change. Looks like Chen will come off for Vandenberg, who was off for just a little bit. My apologies. Instead, it's going to be Shane Levy who comes on. Vandenberg has stayed on pretty much since kickoff. Minnesota, Shell with a nice touch there, but the pass a little further for Balboni. And a nice pass. Adams comes out, blocks that one, but we have a whistle, and I believe the officials have called that pass offside. And they have. So now, coming down to 5 minutes remaining in this first half, a Hills free kick. Very close to their own net. They're going to go to short on it. Angel got it from Minnesota. Hills throw here and now. Ramsey throw in dangerous position to make it 3-0 now. They lost their last game 3-0 against Mawa. That was on Monday. Now they have a multi-goal lead on Hills. Last time these two played, it was a 5-0 Ram win. Substitutions with just about 4 minutes 20 to go. That was Balboni. He gets it back. Leo Balboni working it up. That's Vandenberg going outside to Levy. Levy goes far. And the save made by Luke Featherstone. We'll come down to 3 minutes 40 here. Still in the first half of this one, and it's 2-0 Ramsey already. They go out wide. It was Cunningham towards Murphy. That one cleared out by Petru Angel. A corner for Ramsey. Alcama, as usual, will take it. Headed up high, but not that far outside. It's still dangerous. Now it's cleared up towards midfield, and Nassau trying to pressure, but Ramsey has too many men back there. Minnesota tried sending it outside. It'll end up working. It was nearly intercepted. Now Colby Shell's got it with 2.5 minutes to go. Put back down. And still inbounds. Now cleared all the way up to midfield. This is going to be Balboni. Balboni tried to get it towards Levy, but it was intercepted by Charlie Sin of Ramsey. Here comes Harrington trying to cross. Good challenge, but lost it out of bounds. And now with 2 minutes to go, Ramsey with another good chance. Out once again. I believe this will be another throw. They're lining up as it could be either a corner or a throw. Looks like it will be a throw for the Rams. Under 2 minutes now to go in the first half. There it is, in the box. Header again. Adams with another blocking save, a punch out. But Ramsey still makes it dangerous. Balboni got his chest on it. Levy got his leg on it. And now it'll go out for another Ramsey throw coming down to the final minute of this first half. That is Adrian Stancescu, who is going to take it over to Nick Murphy now. And Murphy will go down the touchline with a minute left. Contact in the box, no whistle. Hill's trying to counter, sent back in and cleared right back up to Nassau at midfield. 2-on-1 for the senior. Ramsey takes it back. 50 seconds remain until the half. Vandenberg comes up to challenge Murphy. Murphy keeps it with the Rams. That's Harrington. Now they go to Arian. Christopher Arian. It was worked out of bounds, last touched by Arian. Here's a Hills throw. Chen goes a little too far on it. He was trying to get it to Vandenberg. He went too far, and now Ramsey's got it with under 30 to go. That was Adrian Stancescu. He'll have this throw with 15 and perhaps one last Hail Mary for Ramsey going down all the way. Arian had a tight window there and didn't capitalize. And now with 5 seconds, they got to work it quickly. Stancescu, header, buzzer sounds. And a very productive and successful first half for Ramsey comes to a close. They lead Pascack Hills 2-0 at the half. We're back in 10 on PH Athletics. We are back in Montvale and ready to start the second half of this one. Hills is down 2-0 after 40 minutes. The Ramsey Rams with 2 goals from Owen Morris. One early, about 10 minutes in, and one a little later, down in the 28th minute. Hills yet to score today. They've had a couple of good opportunities, but they have tapered off in the last couple of moments in that first half. Let's see what they can do to start the second. Maynasono, it'll end up with Velez, and now it's Maynasono once again. That is Vandenberg trying to go out wide towards Alex Friend. A long clearance for Ramsey. It'll end up towards Jack Harrington. And now they get it to the middle, take a long shot. Stancescu, but Vasil Adams makes the save for Pascack Hills. And Adams will get the punt, a little shorter than usual towards Vandenberg. Vandenberg goes back and out. Ramsey gets an interception here. Alcama sending it down, intercepted by Tom Pataris. Pataris has it back, and now that one is out of bounds. We'll wait on the Hills throw here, and there it goes. That one going to go out. It'll be a Ramsey goal kick. Luke Featherstone still in goal. He has shared duties with Zach Kahn. But Featherstone, the starter today, and so far has played every minute. His goal kick will get to about midfield, where it is Alcama with it. Now taken away by Klinchik. And at midfield once again, Ramsey trying to attack now. Jude Thomas was in there trying to clear it out. But the Rams continue their charge. And that one got deflected over to the Ramsey bench. It will be a Ramsey throw-in. Some tough contact there. It goes out for a Hills goal kick now. And this is going to be taken by Petru Angel. The goal kick. All the way up to midfield, past Shell. Over comes Calderon. Out of bounds. And a Hills throw now. Out of bounds. This is Cunningham. Cunningham throws it in. Header there. Now it is Taylor. Sent outside. And we're back in midfield right now. It's Owen Morris. Tries to send it down. He takes a slip. And we'll have a Ramsey free kick now. Here comes the free kick. It is just out of the frame, unfortunately. Now you see it come into the box, and Adams nearly lost it, but was able to get it back and make a nice save after the header from James Cunningham of Ramsey. Since about the 20-minute mark in that first half, I believe, Ramsey has dominated possession. They continue that right now. That cross goes to nobody from Braden Daly, but did cause some fervor with the Hills defense. And this one continues. the streak of Ramsey chances because we have a Ram throw-in coming from the far sideline and right into the box. It'll get past Angel, deflected around by everybody. Carunos nearly got a shot off. It was cleared out before he could. Now it is Calderon, about double, triple teamed near the 30-yard line. Calderon works it to Max Klinchik. Klinchik tried to get it up towards Vandenberg. Now it ends up with Matt Velez. And working it back, Calderon. Now they try to pass it in. Defended well by Ramsey. Contact there from Vandenberg and the Rams mutually. Throw-in going long towards the center of the field. Calderon with it. Go outside. Sent in by Thomas. And that one will go out, and it looks like we'll have a Ramsey goal kick. A goal kick for Ramsey to the 50 and past it, but the Hills defense there. Short pass. Maynasono now gets it a little further downfield. This is Alcama. And now Carunos. Ooh, that one got past. It's a good chance for Ramsey. Cunningham shot. Big save by Vosel Adams. And Adams gets the punt up towards Shell past midfield. This one goes out, and we'll have a Ramsey throw. It'll be Carunos going down towards Cunningham. Cunningham had his pass intercepted by Vandenberg. Now they go out wide. Alex Friend. And here's Shell. And now Velez. And now it'll be Shoya Maynasono. That one deflected out by a Ramsey player. Here's a Hills throw. Maynasono will take it. Calderon dealing with the contact well, but hasn't been able to get a pass off. That one was blocked, and now Ramsey trying to push the counterattack. Klinchik bringing the pressure. So is Velez, and it will end up with Maynasono. Big takeaway, but only for a moment. Now Thomas has the clearance. It gets through and is put back very well towards Cunningham. Nice pass, low shot, big save, Vosel Adams. Harrington once again denied. He's had a couple of good opportunities for goal today, but hasn't made any of them. Out of bounds there. It's going to be a corner for the Rams now. Up 2-0. Down to the 30-minute to go mark, just about. Second half, Ramsey up 2-0. Owen Morris has gotten both of their goals. This one is Sebastian Alcama's corner. Header just wide there from, I believe, Joseph Cambereri. Scratch that. Instead, Braden Daly, who had one goal recorded from last year. Hills with some defensive passing. Went out towards Pataris, but Pataris mishandled it, unfortunately. Low shot taken away. And that one went out. There's Calderon. Calderon again deals with the contact well. is Klinchik now going out towards Minasono. Velez also in there. Minasono ends up back with it after a couple of deflections. Now Minasono again, and they'll go back towards Jude Thomas. Good challenge, but out for Ramsey. Here is a Hills throw with 30 minutes to go and a 2-0 Ram lead. And almost immediately after, we get a Ramsey throw, and now the Rams are once again threatening for goal number 3. Long shot, saved once again by Adams. That one taken from about 18 yards out. And Adams will once again punt this one to about midfield. Ramsey controlled it for a moment. Now they have it officially cleared out by Angel. It is Alcama. Now Calderon for Hills. Calderon goes down after a challenge, and he wins the free kick. From the neutral third, pretty much at midfield there, give or take 4 or so yards. And Petru Angel will take this free kick. He'll try to boot it down towards the 18-yard box. It's going to get in there, punched out by Featherstone to the rejoice of the Ramsey crowd, which has traveled well. And this one will end up all the way on the other side of the field with the Hills throw. Thomas goes out to Minasono. Minasono had it deflected towards Velez. It'll go out, and it'll be another Hills throw, and Shoya Minasono will take it. Tried to get it towards Shell, didn't put enough on it. Velez here. Shell gets it right back to him. Velez now with double coverage, and they'll work it back towards Featherstone. Luke Featherstone, long boot out from the 5-yarder. Daly tried for goal, maybe a little cocky on that one, but nearly got it. It was just a bit over. And now we get a Hills goal kick once again. Here's the goal kick. Angel took it. Malachi Sandy tried to make the header, but it was Ramsey winning that one. Minasono now nearly had it taken away. That is Klinchik going outside towards Thomas. Now Velez. Velez trying to get some help. He got it from Shell. Shell got it towards Thomas. Klinchik trying to go outside towards Vandenberg. Instead, it will be Alex Friend. And this one goes out. And that one mishandled a little bit by Jude Thomas. Ramsey throw now coming down to 25 minutes to go. Low one, that may give Ramsey another chance. Pass was blocked by Angel, still dangerous. Going out wide for Daly. Braden Daly over towards Cunningham. He's double covered and goes down after some contact, and the officials will award a free kick. It will be Sebastian Alcama from about 20 yards out. 2-man wall of Minasono and Vandenberg. make that 3 with Alex Friend in there as well. They'll be moved back just a little further. And here comes the kick. Let's see if Alkema goes for goal. He had 1 in 2024, but 6 assists. Instead, he goes for the assist into that mosh pit. And Hills, for a moment, ended up with it. Adams comes out, kicked it, and just made the save. Shot from Harrington once again. It was nearly deflected back in by Christopher Arian. This one worked up to midfield, but Ramsey has it once again. Daly with Shell trying to turn around. That is Alkema. Going back down to Charlie Taylor. Shell making contact, and a Hills free kick won there. It was worked quickly by Shoya Minasono. Now it's Tyler Vandenberg on the far side. Under 25 minutes remaining. Hills needs 2 goals, 3 to take the lead. That one went out. Hills throw. It'll be a long one. There's the run up. A long throw over towards Sandy in the box. Long one up to midfield. Ramsey off the clearance. They go outside. That's Cunningham trying to work it in. But Minasono got there. Still dangerous, though, and now a Hills throw. And let's see what we get here. I believe the official is talking to the Ramsey bench after the reaction to that call, perhaps also motioning for substitutions to come on, and there are plenty. It is Hills on the sideline, now a Ramsey throw. Harrington with the cross, cleared back outside by Minasono. Long throw in the box. Good chance over from Owen Morris, looking for the hat trick, but did not get it. He skied that one a bit too high. And now a Hills goal kick with 22 minutes to go. Header to keep things going towards midfield. That's Malachi Sandy. He goes out to Matt Velez, and now it's Minasono on the near side. Velez again trying to work an attack. It goes out, went off of Alex Carunos. Here comes another Hills throw-in, and this one will go for Shell. He goes back to Minasono and gets it right back. Shell to Klinchik now. Klinchik goes outside. That's Vandenberg. Long one, too much. Goal kick for Ramsey. And Luke Featherstone's and his only. Hills keeping the pressure on for the moment. Vandenberg miscommunicated. And this one goes out for another Ramsey goal kick. outside here, and now all the way down. Past midfield, Ramsey in their attacking third. Here comes the cross. It is not curving enough, out of bounds, and a Hills goal kick coming up now. 20 minutes have been played in the second half. 20 minutes remain in both the half, and as things stand now, the game, a 2-0 Ramsey lead, 2 first-half goals from Owen Morris, his first 2 of the season as well. Prior to that, the only goal scored by Ramsey in all 4 of their games before this one came from James Cunningham. That's Adams, needed to work it out, and now we're going to have a corner. Some mental mistakes from Hills, leading to more opportunities for Ramsey, and at this point, if they get number 3, you may want to put this one in the books. Headed out by Angel. Officials intervene and will give a Hills free kick. Sandy with the header, but it will end up back with Ramsey. Continuing to use their heads here, and this is Alkema. Maynasono now. Cunningham was on the coverage. Now that's Klinchik. Klinchik lost it. Ramsey with a good chance. Harrington spinning. Gets it back out towards Arian. Arian over towards Cunningham, who's looking for his first of the game. Cunningham goes back to Karunos, who skies it. In there was Alex Friend for Pascack Hills. And now it is continuing to be Alkema. And a Ramsey free kick here, which will not be taken by Sebastian Alkema. Instead, it's going to be a long one, nearly at the net, and out for a goal kick. Here is Petru Angel for the Hills goal kick. 17 and a half minutes remaining. And here it comes. Sandy just missed it. It will end up back with the Ramsey defensive line, and that one goes out. Friend's going to take this throw and go backwards. Nearly went out of bounds. Now an interception for Ramsey. Pataris got thrown around a little, but he's okay, and now trying to press downfield. Cunningham got tripped up. Looks like we have a foul. I don't believe a penalty, but it will be a free kick. Instead, actually not even a foul there, but it's still a Ramsey throw. Whew, down goes Morris on some contact, still with the Rams. They go all the way outside. Daly couldn't handle that, had to use his noggin, and that put it out of bounds. And here comes another Hills goal kick with 16 minutes. It'll be Jude Thomas to take it. It got past Levy. He comes back in. Velez was also there. Luke Bonacore on. He almost had it for a moment. Velez on the pressure. Carunos with it. Dodged Malachi Sandy's efforts. And a nice pass down to Daly. Looks for the cross, going all the way outside. Pataris over there. It was Charlie Sin who was able to keep it in. Now Sandy near midfield in the neutral third, trying to control. Ramsey takes it back. There haven't been any whistles. Cunningham tried to go out wide, couldn't get it there in time. And now we have a Hills throw with under 15 minutes to go and a 2-0 Ramsey lead. That is going to be Stancescu. Now Sandy near midfield. Malachi Sandy tries to send it up. It's going to be a foot race, but Ramsey will win that. They sent it back towards Featherstone, and Featherstone booted it to midfield. And now Ramsey with a 2-on-2. Daly goes right through. Braden Daly scores, and it's 3-0 Ramsey. (3-0) for the Rams. 4:12, 14:12 to go. And it looks like it may be time to say turn out the lights, the party's over. 66th minute, third goal of the game for Ramsey, first of the season, end of the game for Braden Daly. He had a goal in 2024, now starting his 2025 with a goal as well here against Hills. And Ramsey threatening for another. It was sent in by Arian. Arian tries a long one, blocked back by Thomas. A long one again and just over again. A goal kick for Hills. 3-0 now as we come down to the final 13 minutes. Headed back by Alcama. Harrington could not keep it in bounds. Hills throw now. And this will be Luke Bonacours, the senior. Sandy has it taken away by Alex Carunos. Sandy sprinting after that, looking for a cross. Bonacore trying to keep the coverage on Stancescu. Coming back is Velez with a nice challenge on Harrington. Spin and down goes Carunos, and he looks like maybe his shoe came off. He is a bit limping a little bit. Owen Morris is going to take this free kick. 12 minutes to go. Booted all the way towards Adams. It hit the crossbar, open net, but shot all the way up by Arian. Unbelievable. Angel with this goal kick. You're seeing probably where it will end up after these substitutions are done. Sandy coming off for Colby Shell. No, that is Leo Balboni. My apologies. There's the kick, handled well by Charlie Sin. And now that goes out. Cunningham, far side. He hasn't scored yet today. Had the goal and the winner in the 1-0 win against Riverdale. Long shot there. It skims off the crossbar from Adrian Stancescu. This will be a goal kick now. No, a corner. Adams got a hand on it. 10 minutes and 30 seconds, now down to 20 seconds to go. A 3-0 Ramsey lead, and it looks like it will be win number 22 for the Rams in this series since 2010. And the 14th straight win for Ramsey against Hills in boys soccer. That one didn't really curve at all from Alcama. But it will end up with a goal kick for Pascack Hills, who, if things stand for the next 10 or so minutes, will drop to 1-3-1, and they'll lose their first game in league play. Their league opener at Riverdale on Monday ended 3-2, a overtime win for the Broncos. This one not so close. And they'll have Bloomfield on Saturday, a travel down to Essex County. And then, as things stand, 4 league games after that. That's their next 5. They won't be back home until Tuesday, September 30th, when they play Indian Hills. Adams has it once again here. As for Ramsey, their second win on the season. 2-3 now, and 2-1 in league play. Still recovering from that 3-0 loss against Mawa on Monday. Contact once again. Bonacore went down, and he'll get a free kick. Next 5 for the Rams are all league games. They'll have Indian Hills and Westwood, the Braves on Saturday, and Westwood next Thursday. And then at Riverdale, at Mawa, and the next one on the docket, the 5th one in the next 5 on the docket, is the return match. Hills traveling to Ramsey. That'll be Wednesday, October the 8th, but expect some county games to be sprinkled in there. We do have a goalie change. Zach Kahn comes on for Luke Featherstone after Featherstone has had a great performance today, holding the shutout. Due in part to this smothering Ramsey offense that has come alive tonight. Goal kick Hills. 2 goals today for Owen Morris. And the sealer came from Braden Daly. And so, as we come into the final 10 minutes, let's give you the update on where this YouTube page will be for the next couple of days. We're off tomorrow night. That's back to school night for all of the parents. So we hope to see you here at Hills, checking out your kids' schedule and just checking out a great environment that we have here. Then Friday night, the second home game for Pascack Hills football this year. It'll be a 7 o'clock start this Friday night, the 19th. Hills hosting Teaneck. Couldn't get a cross off there, out, and a Ramsey goal kick, I believe. That'll be Friday, of course, football, 7 o'clock start, hosting Teaneck, second home game. I believe that's a blackout for all those interested in knowing. And then we'll have a tight turnaround to Saturday morning, 11 a.m. We'll bring you some volleyball, the girls taking on Saddle River Day. And, of course, continuing coverage of Hills football, volleyball, girls and boys soccer, even some tennis in there as well. Let's get you next week's tentative schedule. We'll be off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Off Monday, and then Tuesday and Wednesday, the Jewish holidays. Happy, I believe, Rosh Hashanah to all those who celebrate. Apologies if I got that wrong. Then Thursday night, we're going to be in Ramsey because football's taken on the Rams. That's next Thursday night, 7 o'clock start. It'll be tape delayed. And then Friday, big volleyball game. The girls hosting Ridgewood. And Saturday morning, the 27th, we'll have some girls soccer against the Westwood Cardinals. Here's Ramsey with another challenge and a long shot that goes just over from Stancescu. And as we come down to the final 5 minutes, Ramsey leading 3-0 on Pascack Hills. Petru Angel with yet another goal kick for the Broncos today as we hit 5 minutes to go. Nassau came over. Vandenberg trying to challenge. He's able to get there. Tyler Vandenberg, nice moves, goes outside towards Pataris, I believe. Now worked all the way up. No one there for Hills. Ramsey continuing their control of this game. Down to the final 4.5 minutes. That one got past 16, Max Jiang. Minnesota was able to get there. Now Thomas dealing with Daly. And that one worked out of bounds by Jude Thomas. 4 minutes now remain. And we're going to get a clock stoppage here with 4:01. Not sure what for. Usually they only stop it for injuries or cards. That throw-in gets us back underway and goes straight out of bounds for a Hills goal kick. So they'll lose the winning streak, or the potential of a winning streak, and they'll drop to 1-3-1 on the year, 1 tie, 1 win, and 3 losses through their first 5 games, the Broncos. Free kick 1 there for Ramsey, too much contact. And Max Jiang able to take it. Sebastian Alkema goes laterally. And look at the speed as Nassau able to handle this one. Hills still trying to get on the board, get rid of the shutout, but it's a nice save from Zach Kahn to keep that going. Kahn subbed on for Luke Featherstone, probably at the 10-minute to go mark. And now here we are with about 2:40 left. And the shutout preserved by the 2 Ramsey keepers. But really, I think the story of this game, the absolute dominance on possession for Ramsey. Haven't been many chances for Hills since the final 20 minutes. Redirection saved again by Vasil Adams. He got the first shot from Adrian Stancescu sorted, then was able to redirect Max Jiang's shot and was able to get it back under his control. Here is a Hills throw with 2 minutes to go. Here comes the throw with 1:40. Again, Friday night, our next broadcast, 7 p.m. start time, football against Teaneck. We hope to have you watching then if you're unable to show up in person. Coming down to 1:20 left again. Ramsey will go to 2-3 and 2-1 in league play. Hills will drop to 1-1 in the league and 1-3-1 overall. 1 minute remains. Believe that was Velez trying to put it back in the box. Did not work out. Free kick Ramsey. Maybe one last chance for the Rams to get number 4 on the night. 2 came from their number 4, Owen Morris. The 2 earliest, and then probably the sealer as a misguided attempt and a card coming late in this game for 22, David Chimbe. So, unfortunate right at the end, 34 seconds for Chimbe to pick that one up. Because I believe that means he is suspended for the next game. The official gets that one sorted. 34 seconds to go here in Montvale. Minnesota was in there, trying his best to win possession back. This is Ryan Barrett now. Barrett sends one a little too long for everybody. And I think they're just going to let this clock run out. Down to 5 seconds. Again, thanks for joining us. Our final is 3-0 Ramsey on this Wednesday night. Next broadcast this Friday, it's Hills football against Teaneck, 7 p.m. start. Keep it here on PH Athletics for all Hills sports. Our final score tonight, Ramsey 3, Hills 0 in boys soccer. This is Matthew Merlino. Thank you for joining us. So long from Montvale. Thank you for watching this presentation of PH Athletics. For more information, go to hills.pascack.org